Hey, Chris, Aries Nation. This may be a reading that may resonate with you if you happen to have Aries in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus dominant in your natal chart, or if you happen to be dealing directly with an Aries. Let's dive right into this. Let's see what's really going on for the Aries Nation for the next 7 days. Aries. Don't forget to check the videos for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You might find more information in another sign of yours. Okay. There's some type of an issue, Aries, that I feel is difficult for you to overcome with someone. Okay. But some of you, you're in the thick of this situation right now. You're in a relationship with someone, and maybe you're trying to figure things out. You're trying to feel your way through the relationship, but it seems like some of you might be having a complicated time with someone. This could even be the case with a platonic relationship, a family relationship. It seems like you've come against some type of an obstacle in a relationship, and it's kind of difficult to figure that out. Or someone might feel, Aries, it is difficult to figure you out. Hey, Aries. Yeah, emotional healing. Some of you, you've already ended this, and some of you, you're thinking about ending it right now. It seems like somebody wants to have fun. And it seems like the other one of you wants to stick with it. You want to figure this out. The other person wants freedom. They want out of the situation. So one of you, or maybe even both of you, are frustrated at this point in time. Mm-hmm. Somebody's out of this, okay? Cut the cords. Some of you this week, Aries Nation, might find out, not all of you, let me specify that. Not all of you have a third party, but some of you do. And some of you are dealing with a Cancerian. Somebody with Cancer in their chart. Random side note, Aries Nation, there could be some bad weather around you. Yeah, possibly. It does look like you've hit some type of an obstacle and not the right time. It's like somebody feels like it's not the right time to maybe for this relationship. Or maybe there's someone. Okay, so let's say if you've gone through this already, if you have already cut the cords to this, some of you are on different sides of the spectrum here. Some of you are going through this now. Others of you're on the other side of this situation. You've already left this person behind. You maybe didn't have peace of mind in this situation, harmony and resolution. Some of you might be reaching this now with a family member or whoever this is after there's been some type of, like I said, difficulty with someone. Some of you are deciding to get out of this. You're ready to get out of a toxic relationship. It seemed like things started out good for some of you, Aries Nation, and now it seems like somebody messed up an entire situation with a third party. Somebody has left the situation or is currently feeling lied to and rejected, and might feel that there is somebody that has absolutely no remorse for what they put somebody through. But in reality, somebody does realize that they played a huge part in messing things up between the two of you. And I really do feel that for some of you, if you're on the other side of this, somebody does want to reconcile with you. Currently, some of you might be going through a separation. Maybe somebody has moved out of the house, or somebody is thinking about moving outside. This could be a parent-child relationship. And there could definitely be a Leo or someone with Leo placements that could be involved in this situation. There could be a child that might be thinking about moving out of the home because they don't really have any peace of mind. And it seems like currently this is the week that someone is making a decision, especially about a relationship. Because it seems like somebody in the situation feels like there's been a loss of freedom. Right? Somebody wants to have fun. This could even be a child. It could be a very strict parent in this situation. And there's a kid that just wants a parent to loosen the reins and let them be them. Another issue that you might be facing in a situation, again, whether romantic or platonic, is there's a lot of excess interference. There's other people that might be putting their input on a situation. But let's make it clear. This is the week, Aries Nation, where someone is thinking about reconciling with you. They're not sure if they can really make this happen, if you're approachable at this time, because I don't know if you really are. Aries or cross watcher. Somebody feels like maybe you stormed off, you're angry about a situation, they don't know if they can approach you. Somebody feels in the situation that somebody is confusing. They're really hard to read. They give off the feeling of mixed signals. I don't think the two of you are on the same page, Aries. It seems like one of you wants to resolve the conflict and let go of the past and see if you can forget about the anger, while the other one is still haunted by this situation, the decisions that were made, the hurtful decisions, some deceitful actions with the Seven of Swords that were made in a particular situation. Somebody is still feeling that. They're still feeling the effects of it. And I don't think that they've changed their perception of you. Again, somebody has a perception of somebody feel as though they have zero remorse, they don't care, or they lack vulnerability. They don't want to be open. They come across as very guarded. Yes, somebody knew exactly what they were doing, especially with this Devil card and this Five of Swords. I think so. So I think that's one of the issues is somebody doesn't want to own up to it. But at the same time, there's somebody that does wish that things were different. And I think somebody wants to feel that way again. I think at one point in this relationship, somebody felt loved and cherished and felt like you were the, you know what I mean? You were the one for them. They want to feel that way again. And perhaps Aries Nation, somebody may have left this situation and they may have encountered other people, but maybe they didn't feel the same connection as they felt with you. Some of you this week are not seeing eye to eye about something, especially with things that are going on in the home. Okay, because in the home, remember I was telling you, there's a lot of interference. Other people are talking about a particular situation, or there's outsiders that are involved in your business. Somebody feels like they can't stop thinking about you this week, Aries Nation, while the other one is saying, you know what, we need to let each other go. I don't know if you guys will match up your energies at some point, Aries Nation. Let's see, because it doesn't look like you're speaking to this person currently. Somebody has a lot of resentment, it feels like. Somebody wishes that things could be different. Let's see. Let's see where it goes from here, Aries Nation. I hope all is. Hello to the chat. Hey, Michelle. Thank you for joining us tonight. Let's see where this goes. You have a Pisces. Maybe you're an Aries Pisces, and we have a Leo. We mentioned Leo earlier, so there could be more than one Leo in a particular situation. Bear with me. I see multiple storylines. You have a lot of majors that keep coming up as soon as I part the deck. Another major arcana after another. I think somebody's making a decision this week about coming toward you. I think some of you could also be waiting for a decision to be made about money. But we're going to go there in a second. You're stressed out about something, or somebody is stressed out thinking about the situation with you. Yeah, they dated some other people. It's not the same. Somebody's very flirtatious. There is some type of communication, it looks like, possibly from a fire sign. If you're dealing with a water sign, they are absolutely fed up with the situation and they feel like they can see through the lies and manipulation. There's communication. It really does feel like there could be someone online, especially a Gemini. This could be you, Aries. Maybe you're kind of curious about a Gemini. Or there's a Gemini that might be prowling around your situation trying to figure some things out about you. Maybe somebody found out about the truth about something online. All of a sudden I want to say Sagittarius, but there's no Sagittarius in this reading. But I don't know. I take that back. It's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You have some secrets here. Somebody knows something. Yeah, stop, stay away. Somebody doesn't want somebody to come near them. Somebody knows something. They saw something, possibly online, instinct. Somebody has seen something that confirmed their suspicion about a lie or about the fact that somebody was manipulating a situation. See, somebody does. They see the red flags. Somebody else might be alerting them to the red flags. Some of you, somebody has a sex addiction or they have like a porn addiction. Somebody does not know how to control their sexual urges. That's what I mean. Somebody is flirtatious, but not only flirtatious, but promiscuous. Let's see where that goes from here, okay? Because it's kind of just showing me what the issues are. There's definitely some backstabbing, and I definitely see physical cheating or some type of like physical abuse. Sagittarius does show up to the reading. You got a Sagittarius. Some of you, you might have a child in common with this individual. Some of you, you might. So this could be some type of co-parenting situation, or maybe something might be coming up that brings you and this person in the same vicinity, especially if we're talking about co-parenting or this is a family member. This is somebody you cohabitate with. It seems like you might coexist and let it go for the moment. But deep down inside, it still feels like there's some things that need to be talked about. Respect. It seems like that's the biggest issue here is it's a respect factor, possibly even a compatibility factor. Somebody does not feel respected, or somebody feels that the other one does not respect their opinion. Where's this go, Holy Spirit? What's next for the Aries nation? You might be expecting some company. Like maybe you have a pet. Seems like somebody's coming by, Aries, to possibly see you or see about children, other family members. Somebody's interested in coming by. Summer. So possibly between this month and next month, somebody might be coming to your door, I feel, Aries or cross watcher. What do they want? What are they going to say to you, Aries? They definitely recognize that there's some type of an obstacle here. Or they feel like you're just really hard to crack. It's not easy to really get your walls to come down. Okay, yeah, you are. There's some type of visitor. Somebody's coming. So maybe this is you cleaning your house. Maybe you got some household chores to do this week, Aries nation. Solitude. So Virgo. I think that maybe you don't want to be bothered. Either this is the impression that they have of you, Aries, is that you don't want to be bothered. Maybe that's just what it is. You call your spirit home. Something regarding your home is going to be important. Some of you could be moving. But I definitely feel that there is someone coming home, coming to your home, looking forward. Look forward. Yeah, I saw that as looking forward. Someone might be looking forward to maybe say something to you, talking to you, spending some time with you. Yeah, it seems like this is the factor, though. Somebody might need to get over themselves or get over some type of pride. Yes. In order for you guys to get on the same page, it looks like there's a possibility of that happening. But like I said, there's still some hurt feelings. There's still some things that may need to be worked out or talked about. So that's still lurking beneath the surface in this situation. Communication comes in, possibly, like I said, from a fire sign. Somebody's avoiding it, it looks like. The influence of other people. Step away from the crowd. Somebody wishes that maybe someone wasn't such a follower. I don't know who that is. Yep, you got a Leo. A Leo or Virgo that's in your energy this week. Virgo. Yeah, Virgo's at the end of the month. I did say either this month or next month. It would be a Libra that we're talking about. Okay. Yes. Someone's going to be reaching out in a very short period of time. And your spirit guides say, yeah, very likely. Very likely this is going to go down in the near future. You'll hear from someone. Somebody is looking forward to seeing you, talking to you, looking in your eyeballs. Okay? They hope that you're going to say yes. They're hopeful of this. They're hopeful that there could be some vulnerability that could take place and that you guys could possibly resolve a particular situation and put the past in the past. Now, this says Mother, Father, God, but this could definitely be a parental situation. You might be working something out, parent and child, or like I did say before, co-parenting situation. Right beneath that, forgiveness and understanding. Something for some of you, Aries Nation, is salvageable. Let me emphasize some of you. Yeah, but the issue is that somebody feels that the other one put others first. They don't feel like a priority. They don't feel important to you. That's what I meant about the feeling rejected thing. Some of you, like somebody feels like this is a forced marriage. Like they are forced to stay together, maybe for kids' sake or for a living situation. You might be working something out. But for others of you, you're a Scorpio. For others of you, Aries Nation, it's due to the fact that there's some type of lie that is being exposed this week. And it might put another layer of difficulty on a relationship. Now, if this is you creeping on somebody, Aries Nation, trust and believe me when I say the truth is going to surface. And there's going to be a moment where you look back, or cross-watcher, you knew exactly what you're doing. You're going to look back on the situation and have absolute regret about that choice. So I feel like this is your guides. If you're going through this right now, or this is something that's going through your head, think twice about it. Sleep on it. Is it really worth it? Because it looks like you're very connected to this individual. So for some of you, this is a twin flame. I can't tell you what to do or how to live your life, and I'm not really trying to, but you get my drift. Let's get into it, Aries Nation. Let's see. So that would be the case if this is a parent-child situation, okay? So it's a kid that would like for you to maybe loosen the reins. They feel like you're very overbearing, controlling, that they can't have any particular freedom. They can't have fun. I think that there is a well-meaning parent in this situation. I don't think they mean to, in some instances. They're just trying to protect a kid. They might feel that there's a child in this situation that's naive and making some naive choices. With regard to your money, your finances this week, Aries or Crosswatcher. Hey, Miss Wanda, thank you for joining. Thank you for supporting my channel. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you, Spirit guys. Thank you. I see it. See, somebody is seeing a third party situation play out right in front of their face. They're seeing something online or right in front of their face, and it causes somebody to walk off. Or this is somebody that doesn't want to fess up to it. They don't want to own up to their issue. All right. So we got that. Let's see what's going on with your money. Connected to your money situation, I feel, is a move. I think whatever is going on in the household, part of the feuding has something to do with money, finances, and things being a little bit unstable. If this is not your house being unstable, Aries Nation, there might be somebody that close to you is going through some type of financial hardship. That's just my feeling. That's just kind of what I'm seeing in the cards, because it feels like money is on your mind. This is what you're really thinking about. It seems like money has been delayed, and you're ready for some type of changes to happen. Aries, You or someone around you has an issue with their vehicle, and they might really need to get it looked into. This feels like it could be the ignition, oil change. So since we're talking about finances, you might be putting some money into a car. Maybe you're behind in your car payment. Maybe some of you have already moved, because it seems like something has hit your pockets, Aries. Because it seems like when it comes to money and finances, you're stressed out this week. Something is stressing you out. Some of you, it could be that you're waiting for a decision to be made by an outside party. So it seems like there's some news that comes in about that this week, or within the next 7 days or the next coming weeks. Not everything happens at the same time for everyone. So, sometimes it might take a little bit of time for this to play out. If it doesn't play out over the next 7 days, somebody might be negotiating something with you. It could be a contract. Some of you might be putting an offer in on a house, or you might be signing on the dotted line in some type of way. You're negotiating something. It seems like it works out in your favor, Aries Nation. You're coming to some type of an agreement or a compromise, but either way, it feels like you feel like you're coming out winning, on the winning side of the situation. So if this is a court situation, you might have to pay out a little bit, Aries Nation, but it seems like it buys you freedom. Yeah, you might have something going on with your landlord. Are you behind with your bills, it seems like, Aries, or somebody around you is? Holy Spirit, show me Aries Nation. Yeah, I think you're having some cash flow issues. It seems like your kids might need something, or somebody might need something of you, and you feel like you're short this week, Aries Nation. Okay. This is a Virgo that shows up in your energy. So what's going on with the money? You definitely have an envious person that's around you. Somebody green with envy. And maybe trying to hide something, or trying to hide in secret from you. Watching you all the while. What happens next with Aries money, Holy Spirit? Okay. Aries, it seems like, okay, so this is what you could be negotiating is a deal, a contract. Some of you have a job offer coming your way. It seems like somebody might be getting in touch with you, since we're talking about reaching out. It could be a King of Cups that might be reaching out to you, possibly about a job offer. So maybe you've been waiting to hear from back from a job or whatever, and it seems like something comes through for you this week, or there's some type of training that might be offered to you. There's an offer that's extended, I'll put it that way. The Ace of Pentacles, it is. That's what I mean. Something about your financial situation. Things, you've been down for a minute, it seems like, Aries Nation. Something in the next 7 days or so ends up turning around. You got Scorpio and Sagittarius. Did somebody pass away? I don't know, maybe it could be the anniversary of somebody's passing, Aries. Or something might bring you back down memory lane and cause you to think about someone that you love dearly. What's going on with the Aries Nation? So yeah, I think there's some type of resolution that I feel like you might be coming up with this week, Aries Nation, when it comes to your financial situation. Yeah, somebody in jail, Aries. It seems like somebody could be on house arrest, possibly cutting your hair, Aries. I feel like you might be styling your hair differently. Yeah, somebody's trying to fight you this week, Aries. I think this is words. With words, there's some type of conflict here. I think you're going to possibly be going at it with someone, and somebody's real aggressive. It seems like somebody has a really bad temper this week, Aries. A cross watcher, maybe this is an all the time thing. The stereotype of cardinal signs, that they are 0 to 60. So there could be some type of circumstance, possibly with another Aries, a Libra. What is this? Cancer and Capricorn are cardinal signs. You might be encountering, there's definitely a Cancerian in your reading, and that you're getting into it with somebody, and it seems like that's what you're constantly thinking about. Yeah. Is there some type of, did you get fired? You're cutting something off. You're cutting something, okay? Something needs to be cut away in your life. I see that. Or you did cut something or someone away and they're hurt about it. Okay. Anything else for the Aries Nation, Holy Spirit? Oh, that feels like that's in a work setting, possibly for some of you. You might be encountering somebody that you just really do not get along with at your job. But this is somebody really trying to trigger you at your job. I'm also seeing maybe a possibility of road rage. You might be encountering like a lot of heavy, thick traffic, Aries. Are you late for something? Let's see. Anything else for the Aries Nation? It's definitely a father figure. There's an emphasis here about family members. You're coming together with families, settling something with family members. Your baby's dad, your spouse, ex-spouse possibly, or you're trying to figure out if this is done, if you're permanently just getting rid of this situation, if you're permanently cutting somebody off. We talked about your finances. You find some type of resolution to that. But yeah, love is complicated this week. Relationships are complicated, but it seems like I said before, something is salvageable. I think you might be getting more in touch with your spiritual side, Aries. Thank you. As soon as I say that, spiritual growth. So I think you might be getting closer to your guides. Listen deeply. I think this is with a relationship that's around you. Someone really wants you to listen more than just surface level. They really want you to feel their heart. They really want you to know from their heart how they're really feeling about something. Because trust and believe me when I say somebody really feels beyond hurt about something that may have played out. I think this is also with your spirit guides, your spiritual team. They're encouraging you to listen deeply because I feel like they're giving you some deep insights about something, about some type of manifestation. Maybe there is something that you're trying to bring into your life, bring into your energy. It seems like it, Aries. It seems like it's in the area of finances. Are you doing some type of spell work to maybe increase that? There's a baby. There could be news of a baby. Like I said, maybe you have a missing, there's this card that says father. There's a missing dad in the picture. So you're opting to become single parents. Imagine and envision. Okay, this definitely has something to do with manifestation. I think this is a shift in your mindset to make something happen. Yep, prosperity and abundance. This is definitely what's coming up for you. It seems like there's a potential for this to happen, Aries Nation, with some type of idea that is either passed down to you or an idea that you come across. And if you act on this idea, Aries, it seems like you're able to fix something, or your guides are trying to get you to see something about maybe something that you've been praying for, asking your guides for. The answer comes through this week. Yeah, I see. Somebody feels abandoned. This could be your own childhood issues, Aries Nation, that could be coming to the surface this week. Or this might be a child that's around you or someone that is around you. It doesn't have to be a child. Somebody is feeling insecure or vulnerable. Somebody does not want to let go of a relationship. Somebody is afraid to be alone because of the triggering of their childhood issues. Holy Spirit, anything else? There's a kid this week that might be confessing how they really feel. Surrender to your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, or aha moments that come through to guide you. This is how your spirit guides are speaking to you. We talked about this card that said, listen deeply. This is how your guides are speaking to you through your intuition. So it seems like this is definitely a time where they want you to tune in and listen. So you might be setting aside some time to make this happen. Aries Nation. One last card. Surrender to divine timing. I mentioned delays. And I guess I'm going to mention addictions. Somebody in this situation has one. I did mention one. It could be any. Substances, food, people, sex, or overworking. Take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. It seems like rather than healing and going through a true healing process, somebody is avoiding really getting to the root of the problem. And they've replaced it with an addiction. And spirit guides are saying, something is tearing you apart. Or it's pushing people away. It's making things more difficult than they need to be. So it may be time to let that vulnerability take place in order to unlock the blockage in your life that, like I said, might be making things way more difficult than they need to be. Surrender to divine timing. Delays, we talked about that. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. Ebb and flow, I feel like is what your guides are trying to get you to see. Sometimes this is the thing with timing. It ebbs and it flows. Sometimes things flow easy. Sometimes there's a blockage, or sometimes things slow down, and sometimes things move easier. But it seems like there could be something within you that could be blocking the flow. A. B. In this situation, timing is everything. It seems like your guides might be putting some things together or moving certain things out of the way in order to prepare something for you that you've been asking for, Aries Nation. So your guys might be encouraging you to look at things differently, to reframe your thoughts. Because sometimes we can make it so solid in our mind and think something and not have any flexibility with that thinking and think that this is the only conclusion. This is the only reason that this could be happening. You know what I mean? And there might be more to the story that maybe your guides are trying to give you. With that, Aries Nation, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. If you would like to book a personal, or if you would like a one-on-one with me after this live, I'll be on a next live and we can do I'm doing personals there. You can see me in the next live. You can book on my website. All right, peace out, Aries Nation. I'll see you all in the next 7 days. Peace out. Thanks for joining me.